minions. Join us in death. Join us. This is true power. No more games. You've come a long way, but clearly
I'll try to narrate this next kill. So I surge, I invoke death, I conjure, target cycle, home, bring death. Nothing there, I'm chill. I chill up until about the 1 minute mark, at which point I drink my prayer. I need to overload it, looks like. In 5 seconds. Okay. Yeah, at about the 1 minute mark, my prayer thing goes off. Let me know I'm below 100 points. This one. So I just sip and I hit Elven Ritual Shard, and that'll carry me through the rest of the kill. And so I can do it early too. I can do it at about 400 and still get the full value. So I'll just do that one early. You got the main account on the right, alt account on the left. The biggest difference is Reaper True. The main account obviously has Reaper True, the alt does not. So it's the only difference there that's going on. Everything else I think is the exact same. Even the item levels on the bottoms aren't quite level 20 yet on either. So I didn't. Dead Slayer. That's okay. I'll do it now. This one's still gonna be pretty decent. I like to Undead Slayer when the volley is about to go off, because it goes volley, finger, and then build the skulls. And usually that's pretty good for Undead Slayer at the end there. I just throw the one bomb at the beginning. But the Undead Slayer at the end kind of acts like your bomb. Oh, when I surge in, I hit Freedom. That's literally only to time my inputs. There's no other reason behind it. It is because the fight starts exactly 3 global cooldowns after you get into the arena. And so I do Freedom Surge, and then I just know that my next global cooldown is going to be Invoke. And the next global cooldown is going to be Conjure, and then I'll be target cycling on tick. You might be losing 6 at the start, honestly. If you're clicking on the boss and not doing target cycle, that might be Freedom Surge, Invoke Death, Conjure, target cycle, Living Death, blah, blah, blah. And that's my entire start. Looks like main account's got some new prayer. Go ahead and do that. I have a Excal in here. Sometimes I hit it if I remember. It doesn't really make too much of a difference. I usually hit it somewhere around the 1 minute mark, just because 40 seconds will carry through quite a bit of the kill. I like how this lines up. That volley that just happened there always lines up when a Deville is on. Sometimes a Deville and a Reflect. Depending on how your divert adrenaline worked out earlier in the kill. But I love that about the rotation, just genius planning. I have found out that if you run Lesser Bone Shield without the Nexus, your divert adrenaline is going to be different such that your rotation will change, not in a good way. So I think it's really is a hard requirement to do Greater Bone Shield with the Nexus. So this is where I end Dead Slayer, because Molly was next in rotation. I just hit another finger, touch, boom, and then another finger, and then I'll just hit whatever. I can even just let it go from there, but those are pretty average. So sometimes I can go as low as 155, and then if I don't pay attention, like if I don't mangle at the end, it just goes to like 208, 210. Yeah, just based on the RNG. It's pretty consistent. Oh, on my ult count, that's a bad sign. So I got the volley before phase 4. And so we early signed, because he didn't happen to be at enough HP. And then also my volley completely nullified, which that's going to suck. So I'm really going to have to manually this ending. So this is a terrible kill on this one. Still get it done at 210, but yeah, when that volley happens before phase, it can sometimes sign me because it's usually wall and ghost to volley, and then my volley hit more readers invulnerable there. So not only did I take a whole bunch of damage, but I also missed out on a whole bunch of damage. And so that slows you down a whole lot. And sometimes that happens just because I'm tending to 2 accounts, and so if I have manual inputs over here, I can't exactly, swap back and forth super quick. But normally if I catch that, if it's about to happen, I'll like walk around and delay or hit a basic or something like that, just so that way I can keep the damage of my volley actually hitting something. So I'll let these next 2 kills finish out. I think I showed all my perks earlier. Make sure you have the same perks. I don't think Ruthless is necessary. Ruthless does have some weird interactions sometimes though, which he particularly jumps next to one of these pillars over here. Like this for example. If your skulls ends up killing that pillar and some of the minions, you can get some Ruthless stacks. I don't have that on my main. I actually got Genocidal. But my alt account has that Ruthless. But it's very unnecessary. Oh, also, whenever you're doing those skulls at the end here, come up close. Because skulls is distance dependent as far as what ticks it actually lands on. So it'll hit faster the closer you are. So if you skull from far away, it's not like a problem. These are all micro optimizations. But the skull's travel time is different depending on the distance you are from the boss. Because the animation is the same speed regardless. So the further you are, the more ticks it takes to get there, and the more ticks it takes to get back. And, my target cycle missed. Yeah. More travel time, basically. So if you're doing those skulls, just come up close. Also, if you're at the end there, and you have 4 stacks of Necrosis and at least 20% of Adren, you can obviously finger. But if you have 30 Adren, you can Weapon Spec. And Weapon Spec does more damage than a finger, even if you're under Living Death. And so if you're close on Adren, you have to pick one of those 2 abilities. Pick the Weapon Spec. It's more damage. Yeah, other than that, kind of nice because rough kill played out. So I don't think cape perks matter except for HP cape. You want that when you're banking, so you can bank quicker. I always eat at the bank because I don't want to sit there healing. And sharks are fucking so it's not like it's expensive, especially when these are, I think, 23k comparatively. And Reaver Scrolls are like 7k. The shark is nothing compared to that. If you have a native will and you don't want to sit at the bank, just use the shark. Yep, that's about it. Bolt case helps you debug whatever's going on in your kill.
Join us.